What if the version of you that you've been waiting for is already inside you? Not waiting for the right moment, not waiting for permission, just waiting to be awakened. In 1991, Tony Robbins published a book that didn't just change minds, it changed lives. Awaken the Giant Within. It's not about hustle, it's not about motivation, it's about human design. And today, we're going to distill its core into a practical, beautiful blueprint you can actually use. By the end of these 30 minutes, you'll know exactly how to shift your state, rewrite your beliefs, take action that sticks, and step into a life that doesn't just feel successful, but deeply alive. Let's begin. The state you're in. Robbins starts with a simple truth. Everything begins with your state. Your emotional state isn't something that happens to you, it's something you create. And you create it through 3 invisible levers. Physiology, how you breathe, stand, move. Focus, what you pay attention to. Language, the words you say to yourself. Change one, and the other 2 follow. Try this. Right now, drop your shoulders. Take a slow breath in through your nose. Let your jaw soften. Feel that? You just shifted your nervous system. You didn't change your circumstances. You changed your state. And state dictates strategy. When you're anxious, you see obstacles. When you're calm, you see options. The book teaches that mastery isn't about controlling life. It's about mastering your inner climate. Because when your state is aligned, your decisions become clear. When your decisions are clear, your actions become unstoppable. Don't wait for confidence to act. Act, and confidence will arrive. The invisible architecture. Beneath every habit, every relationship, every financial result, lies a hidden structure. Robbins calls it your mental blueprint, and it's built on 2 pillars, beliefs and values. Beliefs aren't truths. They're repeated thoughts that your brain decided to trust. I'm not good with money. I'm too late to start. People like me don't get breaks. These aren't facts. They're fences you built yourself. But here's the beautiful part. Beliefs can be unlearned. How? By asking better questions. Instead of, why does this always happen to me? Ask, what is this trying to teach me? Instead of, what if I fail? Ask, what if I'm ready? Then comes values. Your values are your internal compass. If you value freedom, but work in a rigid job, you'll feel drained. If you value connection, but isolate yourself, you'll feel empty. Write down your top 5 values. Then look at your calendar. Does your time match your values? If not, that's not a time problem. That's an alignment problem. You don't rise to your goals. You fall to your beliefs. Upgrade the blueprint, and the building transforms. The engine of massive action. Knowing isn't enough. Robbins is clear. Transformation happens in the space between thought and action. But most people set goals that feel like chores. Lose 10 pounds, save $5,000, get promoted. Why do they fail? Because they lack emotional fuel. Robbins teaches us to design a compelling future. Not just a target, but a vision that pulls you forward. Paint it in color. Hear the sounds. Feel the weight of it in your chest. When your future feels real, your present becomes purposeful. Then comes the pain-pleasure lever. Humans move away from pain faster than they move toward pleasure. Link your old habits to real cost. Link your new habits to real reward. Not logically, emotionally. And then take massive action. Not perfect action, not safe action, massive action. The book says motion creates emotion. Action cures fear. Start before you're ready. Adjust as you go. Momentum is the greatest teacher. You don't need a perfect plan. You need a committed next step. The transformation loop, change isn't an event. It's a system. Robbins outlines a simple loop. Decide. What will you no longer tolerate? Act. What's the smallest step that proves you're serious? Measure. What's working? What's not? Adjust. Change the approach, not the goal. This loop runs on rituals, not resolutions. Resolutions rely on willpower. Rituals rely on design. Put your gym clothes by the bed. Block 30 minutes for deep work. Delete one app that drains you. Make the right choice the easy choice. And protect your environment. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Not just their opinions, their standards, their energy. Surround yourself with those who expect more from you, because you're already expecting it from yourself. The highest purpose? All of this leads to one question. What is it all for? Robbins doesn't stop at personal success. He points to contribution. We are wired for 6 human needs: certainty, variety, significance, connection, growth, and contribution. The first 4 can be met in ways that drain us. The last 2, they expand us. Growth without contribution becomes self-obsession. Contribution without growth becomes burnout. But together, they create meaning. Your giant isn't awakened to sit in a room. It's awakened to serve, to lift, to leave a trail others can walk. Legacy isn't what you leave behind. It's what you plant in people while you're still here. When your life serves something larger than yourself, fear shrinks. Purpose takes over. Awaken the Giant Within isn't a book to read. It's a mirror to face. You already have everything you need: the state to shift, the beliefs to rewrite, the action to take, the purpose to follow. Pick one principle from today, live it for 7 days. Not perfectly, faithfully. If this resonated, share it with someone who needs to remember their own strength. Subscribe for more clear, grounded breakdowns of ideas that actually change lives. And remember, the giant isn't coming. It's already here. Thank you for watching.